So we are currently in the Rio Abajo State Forest, and we found on the internet this guide to be able to get to an aviary where a very almost extinct bird, a Puerto Rican parrot, that's where they, at the aviary, that's where they breed them and all like that. And there's definitely no guarantee that you'd be able to see the bird, but we kind of heard that there's some nesting boxes and maybe some things near the aviary, and so if we walk down this path, we may be able to see it. So we decided we're hiking in 2 kilometers in off the road on a kind of a paved-ish road, right? And getting a chance, we're going to see if we can see the Puerto Rican parrot. Miles has been looking forward to this tremendously. I mean, he's been talking about this. I think that was on one of his Puerto Rican bucket lists, was to be able to see one of these. And so we're hopeful that we'll be able to see one, but obviously with nature, there's absolutely no guarantees, and we'll see what happens. This is a tremendous bamboo bit. Here's Laura Beth there for proportion, just to see. But my goodness gracious, I mean, I don't think I've seen one bigger than this. This is incredibly big. All right, Laura Beth, tell us a little bit about.
How did we find out about these parrots?
Yes.
So we were doing that homeschool thing where you go to the library and you check out a bunch of books, and found a bunch on Puerto Rico. Had no clue what I was getting, and in the process we checked out one that had these really cool illustrations of parrots, and so we read this whole book, and it was endearing, and we were so excited to come and see the parrots. And they mentioned at the end, the whole book mentioned that they were endangered and how that had happened and how many millions there were when Christopher Columbus landed. High hopes. So reading the end of the book, we were like, okay, well in 2013 there should have been, if there were like 150 birds that they were letting loose in the wild that year, guys, it's like 10 years later, there should be over 1,000 of them in the wild. Let's look up how many parrots there are. So we did, and the numbers were like 150. So what had happened was Hurricane Maria decimated the wild parrot population, and that is part of the reason that they are still so critically endangered and so rare to sight today. So it's also the reason that they moved some of them to Rio Abajo. So here we are.
So here we are. So we are hopeful. Boom. I can't believe we found one. It's so crazy. The chances of us seeing one felt pretty slim, but it's pretty incredible that we were able to find one. Evie, what do you think? I mean, we just got a chance to see an endangered species.
I know, it's really amazing. We saw them take off.
Yeah. Did you like the colors, the blue feathers?
Yeah.
Those are cool underneath.
There's no words. How beautiful they are.
I know. Oliver, tell me.
So, if you see those green things, you know those green things are moving those are Puerto Rican parrots, right around their beaks, blue wings, I think, and, well, they're almost extinct, so glad we got to see them.
Did you think it was pretty cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. feedback?
I mean, we saw 8, which seems pretty rare. I don't know how many there are, but not a lot.
We saw a ton flying around.
It's crazy. You said we saw 14.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it was more than 8, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. We saw a lot, and they're just kind of flying around, which is super cool.
Crazy.
Laura Beth, what do you think?
This is super cool.
How many of these birds?
I think the stat that I read is that there's like 350 of these in the wild.
And how many do you think we saw flying around?
Probably 6 or 8
Yeah,
right here.
Crazy.
So the gate of the aviary is over that way, just right up the hill.
Yeah.
And all their nesting boxes are in the woods in this area. So it's super cool.
But very, very cool. isn't it?
Awesome. Yeah.
They're really, really pretty birds.
They're beautiful.
And there's one that just flew behind you right over here.
Yes. Good.
Best interview ever. Hey, Whistleback.